that's their Facebook page. Going on. Weekly shows, lots of things. Katie James Fine. John Lawrence, your Tracy Blackwell, your Sean Morris, your Dave Simpsons.
Dave Simpson, you've been called out by Andy Devine this week.
Right, so you got your daily shows. Oh, yeah, every day, well.
And you thought I owed you an apology. Funny guy.
VIP members. Oh dear. Yeah. So they like the UK column, do they? Yeah. Okay. It says it ultimately right there, but. Okay, so they think they're waking people up. Alright, I get that. Let's close that down. I don't want to see that shit anymore. So I've got a GoFundMe page, okay. This Jason Tyler guy, I presume his name is Jason Tyler. From Clacton-on-Sea. September last year, you created this GoFundMe page. What are you funding, for example? What's here? It's a social network where we can openly discuss uncomfortable truths and focus on solution transform community better. Yeah. The website is free to access. To ensure its accessibility to all, this means the website is not self-funding. Okay. Oh, here you go. No, sorry, I'll read on. As a website designer, I'm happy to donate any of my time and effort in managing the website on a daily basis and fit this in around my full-time job. So you work. So Jason, you work. You're telling your GoFundMe audience that you work. So around my full-time job and family time, good. However, there are costs that I have to meet each month in order to provide a website to you. Yeah, they're about $5 a month to be honest for a decent website. Granted, with your traffic it'll go up, but you've only got a few thousand people visiting your site, so $5 a month, mate. If you're paying any more than $5 a month, come and see me. Seriously, come and see me. You get ripped off. Well ripped off. Alright, so you've got to go fund me page, okay. I'm not quite sure what it's meant to fund. Money raised by this fundraiser will be put towards the ongoing costs and would mean that I am not solely funding this community website. If you've enjoyed using the website, blah blah, okay. Okay, so you've got to go fund me up. We've raised 240 quid to date, out of £1,000. Your fundraising team is from Clacton-on-Sea. I won't go too much into that, I don't want to start doxing you. You can probably dox yourself really, but alright, so let's wait for TV. Oh, what's this? This is your membership level. This is the website. This is the website now. WakeUpUK.net. So I did join. Obviously, as you can see, I got a membership level. Just a basic one though. I did actually use this promo code free trial 2019 for 1 month free trial, but it still wouldn't let me in. So it might probably block me. There you go. There's information there. Look. This is for £3 a month, by the way, folks. I pay £3 if I joined up, went to the VIP or membership fees. It actually be £3 a month. This is pretty steep, really. £3 a month for something. And Netflix only £5 a month, man. You know, extra £2 a month, you got fucking Netflix, folks. I know I'd rather have, to be honest. Yeah, I'm not giving up now. It shows already registered this one, which I'm trying to show you. Yeah, so here we go. So the VIP with access to live stream shows, and chat room for a month. Right. So what I don't get is VIP in brackets with access to live stream shows and chat room, £3 a month. VIP with access to live stream and shows and chat room, £30 a year. So you save yourself £6 quid. Basic without access to live streams and shows chat room is free. So basically you're paying for, to be fair, the access to live stream shows and chat room. That's it. That sounds good. You've said that twice there, making it very clear to what that's what you're paying for is the live streams and the chat rooms. Now, how many people are in the fucking in this? I don't actually know. It doesn't show me. Latest members. Oh, here we go. So these are the latest ones. How many out of these latest ones, who knows, are actually paying? So, it's quite a lot of dollar. And what is it this show actually does? Right, this is a discussion with James Doddard. Against the Remain voter. Wake Up TV, Wake Up UK, should I say, Wake Up UK. It looked like they hosted this, which is what they do. I think that's what they'll do. They just host a platform where people can come on and say what the fuck they like. So it's a bit of a UK column type platform. It's a bit of a Richie D. Hall type. Well, no, because actually Richard D. Hall would actually ask questions. Jason just seems to, I think it is Jason Tyler, I think his name. He just seems to open the Hangout or air the show live on his stream, and that's it. He doesn't actually question anything, doesn't actually research into anything. And we've got people like this maniac, is all I'm going to say here. It's Alexander Sangmore. I'll let you listen to this, say no more. I laughed, I did, and I still do when I listen to this dick.
So, boy oh boy, ladies and gentlemen, you're all in for a treat. This is an official call out, Mr. Pendragon's Den, for a live, recorded, and archived debate. Me and you, buddy, you've been bullying people, slandering them, calling people pirates and pedos for the longest time, with no one having the testicular fortitude to actually take you to
Testicular fortitude? Holy shit!
Down on this matter. Now, debate. Firstly, I don't appreciate receiving death threats, and I would highly recommend that you would not do that in the future. Due to the fact that it is illegal in this country, and we literally now have a recording of you saying that you would like to have me go missing. And that's that, isn't it? Anyway, thank you for
Who speaks that?
providing us with all of this information. We do pluck your strings and watch you dance, and we will continue to do so in the near future. Now, when is the most convenient time for you to
Pluck your strings and watch you dance? I'm pretty sure that's a lyric from a song, like. I'm pretty convinced of that.
have a live, recorded, and on-air debate with me, Alexander Sangmore? I would like to get to the bottom of whatever it is you have to say or whatever it is you believe, and I'm still waiting on the evidence. Anyway, Rick?
Right. I was actually there in a live chat with this Alex, whatever his name is, and Jason, and Windy Miller, and a few others, actually in the live chat on Rick's Live. A couple of weeks ago it was. So I phoned Rick up, literally. I don't know if he's still got it now. He had his channel took down now, hasn't he? So you can't hear that anymore. But anyway, I phoned him up. And these guys are sat in the chat room, the live chat room, in the live feed, and I asked them to phone him. And they would not phone in me. They wouldn't phone and have that live debate, what he's actually saying here, this Alexander. So he goes on about disinformation and lies, and yet you clear as a bell, this Alexander Sangmore 77, whatever. Clear as a bell, mate. You were there, and you arse fell out, mate. You arse fell out. Simple as that. You did not want to phone Rick and have that debate, although you're making it out to every other fucker on your channel that you want to debate this with, and you arse fell out. Funny as fuck.
Ladies and gentlemen.
But I'll be honest, I don't think I could debate you. At first, I have to have a dictionary, to be fair, to look up the fucking words you're pulling out your arse, because I don't know half of them. And you don't seem to answer a question very easily. A simple fucking yes or no is what we're after. Like, I'm a layman. I'm not no fucking solicitor and fucking lawyers and shit, mate, and all this bullshit in your mouth. I know legalese, I know what it all stands for, I know the basics of it all, but I don't know what it's jargon bollocks. So I'd like to debate you, to say, one question, Alexander, why are you hanging around and talking and supporting people that actually have paedophiles within their groups, that actually push a court order against these fucking pictures and videos, but they push this shit around it like it's fucking porn? Why do you hang around with the people like that? Now, I'd love an answer to that. You can give me as much as you want. I'll obviously video it and bring it back, because I want to pause it and look up the fucking words you're going to use. But I want answers to that, so for a start. And that's, I think, also Vic from the Pendragon, or ex-Pendragon, whatever, was trying to fucking ask you. You know what I mean? Obviously, you were a different vibe, just out of asked you. He called you a pedos. I don't think he called you personally. You know what I mean? But you're like pedo fucking promoters. You know what I mean? Pro-pedo, whatever you want to fucking call that. I don't know, there's a name for that shit. But either way, you're behind these people supporting them, same as Kip's Clips was, all these fucking idiots. You're all behind these people supporting them, not knowing what they've actually fucking done. You know? You're just thinking, oh, the channel's great, and what they're saying is the truth. No, it fucking ain't, mate. There's some long-term motherfuckers in amongst them lot. And I'm querying you, Alexander. I looked at what school you went to, what sort of education you had. And have you ever thought of working for Anonymous? Because that voice, mate, they could ditch that software program now and it'll change their voice. You can hear your voice.
Box office hit debate on Wake Up UK. Me versus a clickbaity slanderer filth.
I just fucking, yeah, Alexander, anytime you want to debate, make debate. I mean, you are spelled out when Rick offered you debate. You were there in the live, I watched it for myself, so you're an arse. Yeah, other problems I've got with this Wake Up UK fucking thing is you're having people like Caroline Stevens on your fucking show. Seriously. Caroline Stevens, you might as well have put fucking David Icke on there, dude. You might as well have dropped David Icke and Alex Jones and said, here you go, this is the truth, folks. That's what you might as well have done, having her on there. Because she's basically the female David Icke, that's what she fucking is. She's off her fucking head. She believes every shit that you tell her. She's the same as yourselves. You're letting people on your platform and not researching these fuckers at all. And of course, the bullshit stories, the bullshit hoaxes spread like wildfire because you've got a following. You're getting paid £3 a month for your following. You know, you must have a. I'm guessing. I'm going to pluck it out of thin area and say you've got. I'm going to put it small. I'm going to say you've got 200 people. What give you £3 a month out of your 3,000 subscribers, right? Which is about an average of 1.7% roughly. So that's not bad. We'll say 200 people. That's 600. No, that's all I'm fucking about. Yeah, that's 600. £600 a month going into your bank. Wake Up TV. Wake Up fucking UK. Why keep calling you fucking Wake Up TV for? Wake Up UK. Jason, refer to you as. 600 possible dollars money, sterling, going into your bank. Declared, is it? Taxed? Well, do you want to not to get taxed? You know, does people know about this shit, or is it a little sneaky eBay account, PayPal shit going on? You know, what is it? Because I do look up company details and shit, mate. I don't fuck about it. It's easy to do. You can find out that this Wake Up UK Limited, which is registered in 2013, you know, 2013 it was registered. It's the end of November 2013. Okay, and it's been going since 2014. Now, if this isn't you, because I don't suspect it is, the one reason it says it's Jane Harris and Julian Harris. Richard Julian Harris, Isabel Jane Harris, okay? Mr. and Mrs. So I don't believe this is you, personally, otherwise I'm not quite sure what the fuck this Jason Tyler's all about. The question I ask is, do these people know that you're using your fucking name on YouTube and making money from it? Do they know this? If this isn't you, guys. And if this is you, yeah, if this is you, then why haven't you registered your accounts? You're clearly in money. Got a puzzle on that fucker. I look at the statement of the financial accounts and stuff, and it's all a management account, and it's run by shares. So people actually buy shares into the company. I'm just wondering if that's how you can fix that with the donations again. Same sort of scam as before, yeah? King's fucking Bench. We'll get to King's Bench in a bit. I've got some shit on that. says you've got money in the bank here, but I don't think this Wake Up UK Limited is you. I really don't think this is you, Jason, personally. If it is, then fair play to you for making a nice bit of fucking dollar. I mean, 2017 you made 97 grand. 2018 you made £158,000. Yeah, you carried on into 2019 with fucking £45,000 in the bank, so you took out a couple of. So I don't believe that's you. I think that's someone else. I don't think that's your company, personally. But if it is, I'd like to know where your accounts are, because it's unaudited financial statement since November. Completely unaudited. And if it isn't you, then why are you using that name, and why hasn't this company got in touch with you? Because they won't be happy. They won't be happy at all. Private limited company. You know, these guys got it all registered proper. There's no fucking messing. So if this isn't you, you need to look at changing your fucking name, pal. To be honest, you should look to this shit before you start it up, to be fair. So yeah, a bit of Wake Up TV. Let's have a look then. Obviously we've got Rick. This is Rick's new account, by the way. It's called Real Exposure on YouTube. Okay, that's his new account. Obviously the Pendragon one got sent down, or fucking took off or whatever. Well, there's new ones here, so we'll play a bit of this.
Just had a phone call from just it's not there. Simple as that. So there's that. Seeing as you reported me again today and you got me another 3-day ban on Facebook, just by chance, I happen to be playing a video on Watch Fight. Now that video is going to stay on loop for 3 days until I'm not banned, so we can keep going round and round and round. I think I've got 7 reports now with your name on it, Jason, so you're looking like a bit of a lefty. I don't know how Dave Russell can even stand by you. It's unreal. You must be blind to not see what you are. But there you go anyway, just an update, people. That's all I can say. Jason, you are a lefty. You're a sad little lefty.
See, I'm not, Rick, I don't know about this lefty and, well, I do know about lefty and right. I'd be lying if I didn't, but I don't believe that these are lefties. I don't believe it. I don't believe they're fucking, I think they think they're right. Let's look at the Wake Up TV, Wake Up fucking UK, right? That channel. It's full of fucking. It's full of Goddard. James Goddard. Would you say he's left? Is he? Fuck. He's right. It's probably more far right than right. You know. I wouldn't say he's far right. He's not a Nazi or nothing, but he's fucking definitely. He's definitely right. No shadow of fucking doubt. I think he'd admit that. Goddard would. I'm pretty sure Chasey Blackwell, she's on the right as well, you know. And it's opinions, obviously. They want the right to be more in this country, and they want some people on the left. I don't know about the political agenda when it comes to Jason Tyler, nor the other fuckers. I don't know about this. Their left is portraying that. It's a claim you make, Rick. It's also a claim that Gary makes as well, I think, in here somewhere, in this video, if anyone's seen this is going. I'm pretty sure he makes a claim in here that it's lefty driven. Now, if you guys have seen something I haven't seen, I need to be fucking shown this, because I don't notice this infiltrating a lefty agenda. Now, if they are getting infiltrated by these lefties, so to speak, which I've seen in demonstrations, I've seen this shit happen. I've seen police go inside demonstrations and cause fucking havoc, just so they can get it. I've seen it. I know there was definitely infiltrations. I get that. I've seen it, in my own knowledge. But I don't think Jason Tyler is a lefty as an infiltrator. I think he just started a show up to make some money, which he's clearly doing. And I hope he's doing it all legally and fucking legit for his own sake, because if it's done to tickle fucking you guys and other people, then he's going to expect a wrath. And the difference is, I think, that these fucking idiots what don't realise, we have the law on our side. Well, I certainly fucking do. Anyway, I can tell you that. Because I've kept within the fucking law. So I know the law is on my side, whereas the other fucking idiots have gone well without the fucking realms of the law, which I'll show you in a bit with this King's Bench bullshit. Completely out of the fucking realms of all the law. And think it's in their own right to do what the fuck they like. They make a claim, and as far as they're concerned, it should be taken action, it should be taken upon it. That's as far as they're concerned. If they claim this happened, as far as they're concerned, it should be fucking investigated, it should be fucking, people should be arrested, and fucking God knows what. And that is the King's Bench, which is fucking hilarious. So yeah, Gary, let's play a bit of Gary, because he says some good stuff in here. We'll skip it on.
It's 2 seconds, guys, for 10 minutes, with the annoying things.
Yeah, they're annoying.
Back in 2 minutes.
Right, here we go, Gary.
I see that Labour have now added an amendment onto the Northern Ireland Bill, which allows the IRA terrorists who blew us up in the 70s and that to now get compensation for their injuries. Even if it sucks, even if there's
Do you hear that? Alright, do I hear that fucking right then, Gary? That's me. Let me just... What?
the IRA terrorists who blew us up in the 70s and that to now get compensation for their injuries.
Well,
Even
no.
if it sucks, even if there's a...
Yeah, I disagree
As
with
if it's not bad enough what they did to us and what they're doing to the vets. They're now rubbing salt in the wounds, or Corbyn, by saying we want an amendment to it. It's that vague, the amendment, that it means that basically anybody caught up in the troubles, even the terrorists themselves, please keep it in prayers.
I can't see the little chat.
Yes, South Africa, Antoinette. Yes, guys, we need to keep... South Africa's going through a very, very bad time at the moment.
As far as I know, South Africa's been going through a bad time for the last fucking 20 years.
Couldn't believe what's happening over there. In fact, we've got to start doing a bit more about what's happening in South Africa.
Fuck me, Gary, you're a bit behind there, dude. They're taking over them farms for the fucking years,
Yeah,
man.
because they are our brothers and sisters after all, divorce. What they're doing to them guys is absolutely horrendous.
You need to write to your local MP. Is there any advice I can give you on that? Write to your local MP and give them a hassle about this South African shit. Because look, there's nothing we can do as an individual collective. Fuck all. Nothing.
But I'll leave that for another video, but we will do this. But yeah, keep South Africa in our prayers, guys, because they are having it really rough at the moment. But back to Corbyn. So,
There's no political, Gary.
wisdom, he thinks that's a good idea. That you're going to prosecute the vets, but give the IRA and
Compensation.
people who suffered, well, the
Yeah. Where's Wake Up TV?
That's the only reason we get in the way, because we are sitting there doing toots movements, which isn't very good. And you're all being sucked in.
Here we go.
Do what they want. Or we let everybody do what they want. Infiltrate. Double agents. It's everywhere. This is a left-driven agenda, ladies and gentlemen, and you're all being sucked in. Sucked in or kind and sinker to it all. And if you want to see the truth, AJ just put it on there. Go on AJ on Big Shoot. Krusty Clue 25. It's all there. Because why? Jason is hiding and getting strikes, copyright strikes took down on
This is Jason, the Wake Up UK channel.
videos.
Copywriting videos all over the place, falsely copywriting as well. I must add to that. Falsely, and same as Kip's Clips has gone round, Craig Houston gone round, falsely accusing people of fucking copywriting. There's no. It's how Wiz Solutions took my first channel down. He falsely accused me of copyright. And I didn't have the know-how or the knowledge how to fight the claim at the time. I hadn't studied very well, very novice, very naive. My own greediness lost me that channel. Okay.
Rick's pulling up. Rick said all along he had the truth, and he has got the truth, and it looks like he's got the truth. Because if there's no problem, and they haven't done all these things, why not leave the videos up for everybody to see?
There you go. Why, if Rick was saying the truth, and some of it was the truth, to be fair, because the way Rick put it across, I think, and with his anger, his passion, and his no nonsense is what Rick is. You know, it's a great advert for that fucking beer. What was it called? Fucking John Smith's. Was it John Smith's beer? You know, no nonsense. That's Rick. Let's not fuck about. It's just bang as it is. A bit like Wavy Green. I know his channel's gone down now. I presume, I'm not asked him yet. I will speak to him, but I presume again through fucking false fucking claims of copyright bullshit. You need to look into the copyright laws, folks. Seriously, and be able to fight it, because you're allowed to use their own fucking. You put it in the public domain. Now, if their channel was locked off, here's an example. That Wake Up UK channel, you have to pay for their live streams, okay? And if their live streams end up on YouTube, they're within their right to get it took down, right? But if it's already in the public domain, if they make it public themselves, okay, this is the fucking fair advice, fair usage copyright. Go and look into this shit. If they make it public themselves, i.e. their channel is open to the public, you can Google it and find the video. You can use that video as many times as you fucking like. All you've got to do is put 3 things different on it. 3 things. So I've done, for example, which we are, for example, now with me, I've got this video here. If Gary, which I know he wouldn't, I know Gary wouldn't do this, but if Gary wants to have this video took down, I could fight it. I've got a big banner saying Hoax Police on top. I've got my camera in the corner, and I've also got subscribe down the fucking side and Danny Jones. So this in no way represents a complete copy. Are we understanding it, folks? It's not a copy. Okay? So therefore, I can use this, I can play this as many times as I fucking like on my channel. And with the fact that Gary was live in public domain on Facebook, it's in the public domain. You need to go look at these fair usage fucking rights. Okay? And then you can put them all up without getting your channel took down. It's fucking easy. They've not attempted to take mine down yet. And I look forward to the fucking claims coming, because they've got to divulge everything to me. And then when they make a false claim, their own channel gets taken down. And they know this. They know damn well that if I fight it and win it, their channel goes. Because they made a false claim. And that's worse. That seemed worse, believe it or not, as YouTube. YouTube fucking ain't that. And go ahead, folks. Bring it fucking on.
All my videos, every single one I've ever done, is here, listed on my Facebook. I'll never take anything down. I'll never remove any comments, good or bad, because people will make their own mind up. But that's not happening. A good man, Rick, has been lambasted again because he's told the truth. And it looks like, from how I feel we've been thrown under the bus. That's how I feel.
Who by?
With it all. Now, I got doxed 2 weeks ago, well, started a week ago, now nearly 2 weeks ago now. Not this Friday gone, just gone the Friday before. Same day as I got doxed, I had a message, ladies and gentlemen.
I skipped that for a reason,
I
guys.
had a message.
This is an important bit to me. This is why I played this video in the first place. Listen to this.
And the message was, are you ready to put all this to bed yet? When I called you last Friday, we had a sensible conversation about both not needing the fallout of Rick's actions. We didn't actually. I said Rick was going to put the truth out. That's why you probably saw this. He was invited. I was invited, was I? to nip it in the bud before the shitstorm unfolded. All that's going to happen now is for Rick never do a video mentioning Sean, myself, or Wake Up UK, and all this is over.
Wow. I'd fucking listen to that.
And our paths need never cross again, as I suggested last Friday. It's really that simple.
That's from Jason. Is it from Jason
No
Taylor?
apologies needed. I get the alpha male bravado and not wanting to lose face, etc. Entirely up to you now how this plays out. Oh, and the ironic thing is, we are both on the same page regarding Andy and John being wrong'uns and the King's Flag bollocks being a scam.
Right. Right then, Jason fucking Tyler. Wake Up UK. You just admitted there to Gary on a text on a message that you believe and admitted that the fucking whole lot is a scam. Yes. You need to go vet your memberships. You really fucking do. I've just seen a few then earlier in this video. What, all King Custody? All want King Custody out of the mental institution to get him back on this bollocks. Which I'm going to, as I said, I'm going to discuss this King's Flag in a minute for you, this fucking... So I hope Jason Tyler's watching this and you can see that you were right. You were right to dismiss it, because I'm going to show you some evidence in a minute why to dismiss this King's Bench bullshit. But again, back to the fucking fact that you have made a threat there, which, in my eyes, makes out that everything so far that I know has happened to Gary in the last few weeks, the doxing and the likes of, has come from you. You've been behind it somehow, or you've known about it, maybe you've funded it because you have the money to do so. As I said, possible 600, at minimum 600 a month coming in. You know, if you're not making 600 a month coming in, I don't know what the fuck you're doing it for. I really don't. Don't bother the website now. Just do a fucking YouTube channel. Just do hangouts, right? So you're probably making £1,000, I'm guessing. You know, either way, you should probably fund this year. Have you funded this? Have you put money up front somewhere to get people's fucking names and addresses? Employment names and employment addresses. Mine's freely available on YouTube. On YouTube, on fucking Google. Type in my real name, which you lot will know. And you'll find me pretty fucking easy. And no twat's ever knocked on my door, including the police. No one's ever knocked on my door, mate. Yeah, it's fucking on Google. First page. You ain't got to scroll fucking hard for it, mate. It's there, first page. So you're going around doxing people by the sounds of it, Jason, and that's not fucking good, and it sounds like you're behind it amongst it. Now, as a channel, as Wake Up UK, you know, which isn't since you registered a company house by the looks of it, because I don't think that's your fucking company. If it is, then you're making £150,000 somehow. But that's a lot of dollar. So I don't believe that's you one bit. You're around doxing people and causing harm, unfortunately, which is part of the common law, which I think you stood for, shockingly, and causing loss, you know. And I'm pretty sure, I mean, the three basic pillars I know of the common law is no harm, loss, and fraud. They're the sort of three that I know about, which are the main three. If you cause no harm to anyone, and cause no loss to anyone, and don't create fraud to anyone, i.e., you know, if you're in contract, you stay within contract. That covers really fucking every single act and fucking everything you can think of, really. And yet, you just broke them. Well, you broke all three. Another one that I found out, who thinks they're doing the right thing, and yet breaks all three again. Causes harm, causes loss in Gary's circumstances, and it looks like been a bit of fraud going on, because £3 a month not declared anywhere. I don't see no company house shit. I don't see no business registered. Yet there's money going in. You've got GoFundMe's going in. You know, would you class that as fraud? I do, personally. I class that as fraud myself. But I class that as a scam. People paying for something they're not really fucking getting. They go funding something that's really not fucking irrelevant, really. It's not. You're going to pay £3 a month when you can get Netflix for fucking $4.99 a month. Come on, folks, man. Fucking hell. I mean, Amazon Fire Stick, you know, it's only like £3 or £4 a month, isn't it, once you got your stickers on it. Seems mad.
Now that's from Jason, Justin, last week, when I got doxed.
You do know, I mean, maybe I'm speaking out of turn here, you know, maybe Gary, Rick and Nathan not like me saying this, but you do know these guys don't fuck about, you know. To sort of tickle them and dox them, it's like, you've heard Nigel Farage say you don't poke the bear with a stick, didn't you, when he was on about puking? Well, I'm just going to give that exactly the same reference right there. You don't poke these fuckers with a stick. You just don't. You don't, mate. You're not very streetwise, Jason. I'll tell you that now. I presume you didn't get out much. I presume you're an Xbox man, or maybe a PlayStation man, and you stayed in your room quite a lot as you were younger. Because if you was out on the streets, mate, and you know, played Murky 1, 2, 3, you know, played fucking all that shit that we used to fucking play, because there was no computers back then, there was no Xboxes and shit to keep you entertained. You had to be a bit more fucking streetwise, you know, and you ain't streetwise by doing what you've done. I can fucking tell you that right now. I'd be closing shop, mate.
Now, what he isn't telling me there, in that, is that I never said anything about me and Rick don't needs to do anything. It does need to come out. The truth does need to come out. And that proves it. And that is from Justin.
There it is, there's the text. Right there. Can't read backwards, but yeah, I've got no reason not to believe what you read out. That's what I see there.
It's not. It's from Justin.
Who's Justin? Is that your real name, Justin? Not Jason.
So, and it's a threat. Basically, that is a threat.
Well, it's not so much of a threat. It's more of an admission. It's more of an admission. I take that, to be honest, Gary. I mean, yeah, I hear what you're saying. If nothing had happened, that would become a threat. But now, that's evidence. That's evidence right there on your phone of collaboration. That's it. You've got fucking evidence. Don't ever delete that fucking text.
It all depends on what we do and how it comes out. So.
I know you won't call the police, though. That's the problem. I wish you would, man. I wish you just give it to the police, Gary. Don't get the tape and gaffer fucking. Don't get the gaffer tape, mate, please. Just call the police. But look, sort these cunts out.
Jason wants to phone the police. By all means, phone them. So I'd love them to come and see me. I'd love them to actually come to my address.
Yeah, because that text alone, Jason, for fuck's sake, mate, that text alone, whether it was from you or from a guy called Justin, it puts you in the mix straight away. So everything what's happened now to Gary is fucking, you're in the fucking mix, mate, by his implications on that text. So fuck me, sending the police to Gary's is, well, it's a good idea for me. I like the idea of that. I'd like you to do that personally. If I was you, if I was one of your friends, I'd be saying that's the last thing I'd fucking do. But.
So I can show them all this evidence where it's all been against us. Yeah. And all we wanted to do all along is put the truth out so people can judge for themselves. Evening, Mixer. How you doing, brother?
So, I mean, bottom line is, without playing Gary's night, you know, Gary Clark on Facebook. If you just want to watch it, go watch it. So I've got more stuff. He's very political, Gary. You know what's going on about the EU and stuff. Pretty good stuff. It's all about Constitution with Gary and Nathan and Rick. The new rights and the common law rights that everyone seems to forget. So I'm behind them and all that. It's all there. Which brings me into really a bit of fucking... Where are we? A bit to the King's Bench, right? Now, I'm going to try and educate. This is really for Kaylee. I think Andy Devine actually thought he was going to out here with his quantum fucking book collaboration. But Rick, well, just for yourself, folks, I think he did fucking brilliant.
Because he should have given that money back.
It's about Gordon Bowden at the moment.
Decide to destroy me and go with Joe and Solis. So really, she does give me.
Can you hear that? Oh, no.
Ask Gordon where my 20 grand is. Because it seems like, you get the wrong ideas of who scammers are. I mean,
As far as I'm concerned, like, when I put £20,000 into somebody's business account, which is confirmed by email, call him.
Confirmed by email? Fucking hell.
Monday. Call him. How can I call him, mate?
Personally, I want a receipt, mate. A receipt, proper, paper form, personally, for 20 grand.
Not only is he doesn't he answer my calls, mate. Yeah, he's even taken. I tell you what, that's very interesting because I mean all his stuff's gone off Skype as well, actually. So
no, he just blocked you, Andy, on Skype. That's all.
He's deleted all the information I gave him about Joanne Solis and you. Because you didn't. So actually, let's bring you on, Rick. You can come on.
So this is where he brings him on now.
This is.
Yeah, let's click. Come on.
Bring in Rick on. Come on, Rick. Come on and talk to us, mate.
Here we go. Matthew Taylor's in the room, obviously, the same room.
No donation, mate. There's no donation to the line. Wait,
It's fucking dark as fuck with these glasses on, Wavy. I can't wear these shit, mate. That time you come back out of retirement, you fucker. Here we go. All right.
Come on, put your face in.
Put your face in. That's all he cares about, isn't it? That's all you give a fuck about is your face.
Tell me all about it, mate. Tell me why you're doing what you're doing, mate.
They all push you. Whether you like it or not, all this we've done, it's not real, is it? If it was, it'd have a case. Has he got a case?
You've got some information for me, haven't you? And you're going to bring some full facts in. Because we're completely transparent.
Rick is going to bring you some facts. Listen to this, folks. Here's the facts.
Yeah, you are. You didn't
We're completely transparent, Rick, yeah? And we've put all the information out there. Where is this information that you got to say anything different?
You did a live, did you not, when you did this so-called handing in the case? What did the guy at the desk actually tell you when he gave you a compliment slip? He didn't court seal or prove anything. Nothing was authenticated at all. So why like that?
Right, so what basically Rick said there, you probably all heard it anyway, but I'm going to say it. John Winnow went to the court, the Supreme Court, to get this documents, that this big fucking folder and file of shite that he's collected from the internet, from more conspiracy theories from the internet. He's collected all this big folder, this evidence, this claim, and he takes it to the Supreme Court. Okay? We're going to see that in a minute, as you can tell. Now what you'll see is, exactly what Vic is just saying there, is bang on the money, the evidence I'll show you. Proof will be shown to you folks of what Rick said is bang on. John went to the court to get this thing approved and sealed and stamped. That's what he went there for. Listen to what Andy says he went there for.
Don't you see that piece of paper with Paul?
It was a compliment slip.
Rick, that piece of paper, that compliment slip, yeah, was just to prove that it was been there.
So it's just to prove they'd been there. That's all that compliment slip was for, nothing else. But Andy's just admitted that himself. That compliment slip proves that he's just been there. It doesn't prove that he's actually went through the file, looked at the files, and authenticated it and stamped the files themselves.
That was just confirmation that he'd been there.
Just confirmation he'd been there from Andy's mouth.
We don't need to go in anyone's court. We don't need to go into anyone's courts. We're holding our own courts.
So we don't need to go into a court because they've got their own courts, is what Andy's saying.
So tell me then, Rick, where's John Smith's court number?
Let's just have a look, shall we, at what John went in the court for. Although he doesn't need to go in the court because they've got their own courts. And Andy's already admitted that it's just a compliment slip. It's just confirmation that he was at the court.
Monday, 15th of December 2018.
2018 December, Monday the 10th.
And we're just heading out of the Supreme Court in London. Sorry, not London. Not London. We're in the Supreme Court in London with our That's not the original. And we are lucky to be here today.
I agree with you there, John. You are very lucky to be there. Yeah. Someone else found that funny as well.
People watching?
Yeah, we're watching.
We're just here in the Supreme Court.
Here we go.
Okay.
All right.
No, it's not from flag. It's not flag. It's 338.
Listen.
Somebody will come and sign out. Send out documents for the court.
I'm hoping somebody will come and sign out documents and stamp out documents for the court. For what court?
August. Monday to Thursdays. What's today, Monday?
Yeah, it's still Monday.
Yeah, it's still Monday, John. You got to listen to that again. You can't make that up. I mean, I shouldn't take the piss out mentally, but fuck's sake, man.
Somebody will come out. Court.
Listen to this. Remember, at the beginning of this video, I already said it's Monday, the 10th of December.
August. Monday to Thursdays. What's today, Monday?
What's today, Monday?
Yeah, it's still Monday.
It's still Monday. Oh, sorry. Let's go with it.
Somebody will come out.
Fuck me, man. His little helpers, by the way, is Lee Can't. We nickname him Lee Cunt because he's a dick. But Lee Can't, who's got about, I don't know, fucking few hundred companies registered. Bogus companies to fuck. No one make any money.
The document with your office, please, or to get a seal or a stamp.
So he's asking the guy at the desk, how do we get these sealed and stamped?
Is that possible? It's a lawful document. That's for the
Right.
original history of New Zealand. To Britain. It's a contract. It's a contract with neither.
Right, see that folder there, you can see it, it's on the desk, right? It's right there. The guy opens it up, he's opening it up, flicking through it.
Which case is that? There's no case, this is history. Well, you wouldn't be
And the judge has already told him there's no case because it's history. That's what he's just said there.
taking something that does not attach to any kind of a case. Oh, no case. No, it was just what we
There's no case.
sworn to each other.
Just swore to each other. I bet you did.
Or just a photocopy of it, if we could lodge just one page.
So there's Lee Can't trying to get just one page fucking stamped. Not even all opening it up looks like, see, just stamp it there at the back.
They're not personally filed under any case.
So it's not filed under any case, is what that clerk just told him there.
That's right, there's no case.
That's right, there's no case.
Yeah, this here is a historic document of a contract between Britain and New Zealand, and I'm a paramount chief, and I'm trying for these people here in joining history back up where it was. And it's all online. The whole
Everything's online.
world is watching this. All I want to do is put something on it from that we've been here.
Right, so all now he needs is something that's to show he's been to the court. That's what he's saying.
It's court related. It's nothing other than the information for people. Yeah.
I'm quite happy to give you a compliment slip to say you've been to the court today.
Okay.
But that's fucking it, mate. That is it. All three of you admitted there. Lee Can't, who's here in the background in the shadow, you can't fucking see it, who's speaking in his nice posh voice like Alex. And then you got John Monroe, who doesn't know what fucking day it is. Literally doesn't know what fucking day it is. Has to ask and get told it's the same day when you asked earlier, John. Fuck me. And then you got the clerk who's just basically looked at this, flicked through it, realised it's a horse fucking shite, realised it's an online fucking scam. Nothing we can do about it really. You can't be doing anything out of paper for this bullshit. Gone back, trying to find a compliment slip, you can come back and stamp it and you'll be on your fucking way. Joke, man. This man here, he's telling what day it is. Glue it. So we'll glue it on.
survey or something we did correspond together.
Here we go. Compliment slip. Here we go. This will fuck them up. Let's get a stamper. Let's get an official stampy thing. This will do it. Fuck them. How's that?
Oh, thank you so much. Wow. Thank you so much.
That's it. And there you go. Everybody's happy.
Now, it's just to Andy and the people watching. Yeah, good photograph. Yeah.
Right. So that's what really happened in, 2 minutes of the court, okay? Listen to what fucking Andy says. Why John went into the court.
Where's John against court case numbers when he holds a common law court?
So why did John, when he come out of that building, or while he was still in the building, tell everyone it was court approved, it had been authenticated, all this other bollocks, and he clearly hadn't. That's a lie,
And you've just seen clearly at Adam.
That's not a lie, mate. That was a simple piece of paper.
Yes, that was a piece of paper to prove that he'd been to the court. But to be honest, the video footage shows he proved he'd been to the court. There ain't no fucking confidence. The canvas doesn't lie, man.
So why was a piece of paper he'd been there, was stamped to say that he'd been there?
Yep.
Has it been authenticated? Has it been court sealed and all this other stuff that he said?
What court? Rick, what court? Rick, any common law court?
Hang on, Andy just says, what court? The Supreme Court. The one John and I would have went to?
Listen, does any common law court, that John Smith's done, got any court stamps and seals from like this other court system that you're talking about?
Yeah.
We're not talking about going into their courts, Vic. We're nothing to do with the Bar Association.
He's in there for.
We can deal with that.
I quite clearly told you 3 times it's not evidence. He more or less laughed at it and awkwardly gave him a compliment slip, and he date stamped it, and that's all you've got. And then he's come out and he's told everybody, oh look, it's authenticated, it's this, that, and the other. It's got a court seal of approval and all this, and it's bullshit, Andy, and you know it. Simple as that. Simple as that.
Listen, right, right.
Yeah.
Do you understand, right, what John's doing at all? Do you understand anything of what John's doing?
Of course you do.
I don't think John understands what he's fucking doing, Andy. You definitely don't.
You told me what you
do you understand what a court, what is a court? What is a court, Rick?
Oh, he's joking. Are we joking?
No, I'm not. What is a court? What are these courts? Tell me what these courts are, Rick.
Well, as far as I know, a court is a place of judgment, is it not?
I'm not.
I'm fucking active layman people here. A court is where you'll find a judge, you hopefully a fucking jury, a prosecution and its group, and defence and its fucking group, and you'll find a victim and a fucking what do you call it, a fucking claimant or a guilty or whatever. I don't fucking know. Either way, we all know what a court is, folks. If you're going to tell me something different to that, then yeah, okay, let's have a listen to this.
Taking the piss, I'm being serious. What is a court?
What's a court? Yeah,
so
I just told you what a court is.
Let's play the game then, okay. So you've got a case then, have you, yeah? And
Court is basically fucking define right and wrong, does it not?
It's all been authenticated, yeah?
You know when
In
someone...
a civilised society where there's 13 jurors and not some king's fucking bench where the king will just go and arrest people and fucking lock people up until they're fucking found innocent. King's bench.
Makes an affidavit.
No, that's not Christian. Just yes or no.
Again with the affidavit bullshit. What is this freedom of the land with you lot, man? You go and fucking do your affidavit. It means shit to you, mate. You've got a birth certificate, so your affidavit means fuck all.
I'll play yes or no all night, not probably.
Listen, when somebody thinks that they're telling the truth, it's not reported, then it's
you've got a case in offence.
No, that's wrong. That means what you just said then. When someone makes an affidavit of truth and it's not rebutted, then it's done. It's fucking sealed. So what you just said then is when a claimant makes a claim that that guy shot and murdered that guy, then until you prove he's innocent, he's guilty. Just because I fucking said so. That's what you're saying with this affidavit bullshit.
So, yes.
The piece of paper was just a piece of
Yes
paper
or no?
saying
Yes or no?
And that's all an affidavit is. It's just a fucking piece of paper that can be fucking lit up, mate, and burnt and be gone.
Yes or no?
The piece of paper was a piece of paper just a snip, didn't it? It meant
Yes
nothing.
or no on there? Simple
Anyway,
question.
back to the courts, mate. Back to why John Monroe. Why did fucking John Monroe go to court?
Has it been authenticated?
What do you mean, have we got the court case? Have you got any eyes? Did you not witness it? Did you not see it on recording?
We've just fucking watched it, haven't we? We've just watched it together, folks. That's exactly what happened there. It's not even finished yet.
It's held out there.
That's why they
There was a
told
court
everybody.
case held out there, yeah? Everybody witnessed it. There was people there
You're
to sign it.
actually on there, you can't answer your own bullshit. Everyone's watching
They're
you.
stumbling, see. Rick's right now. He's stumbling.
Everyone's laughing at
Can
you.
you confirm, Rick,
Look
can
how
you
red
confirm,
they're going now.
right, yeah? Can you confirm or deny for the world to see, Rick, can you confirm or deny, yeah, you are not a member of any GCA, you're not a member of any
Fucking
government.
what a tactic. So he can't answer the question what Rick's putting to him there, right? And just divert straight off the fucking question onto some GCHQ bullshit.
Organisation or Freemason. Confirm or deny it, please.
And that's a weird question to ask. Can you confirm that you're not part of the organisation?
There you go. Done.
No, I asked you to deny it.
I
Can
asked
you
the same
confirm
question
or
to you
deny
now.
it? Can you confirm or deny? You haven't confirmed or denied nothing there. Can you
Deny
confirm
on
or
all
deny?
accounts. Deny on all accounts. Now I'm asking you this.
So what Rick's denying there, Andy, if you can't fucking see that, is he doesn't work for any GCH fucking Q, and he doesn't get paid by any fucking Masons or whatever the fuck you're on about.
You're denying, yeah? You are therefore denying that you are not a member of any organisation or government organisation.
Denying he's not a member of. That means he's agreeing that he is a member of, doesn't it? And the way you word that is so fucking window sales bullshit, mate. Window sales bullshit.
And you are not a member of any Freemason lodge.
Yeah, exactly. Now I'm asking you the same question.
No, exactly. No, you say I deny. I do deny those two
Oh,
things
mate.
I've just stated.
I do deny whatever you just said, Jeff. Right, now I'm flipping that question back to you, Andy.
Okay. Yeah. Now ask me if
Yeah.
Are you asking me the same question?
Yeah, we're asking the same
Absolutely
fucking
not.
question.
I
Answer the
work for
question.
zero. I work for my heart, full stop.
Same glasses.
So if you are working for your heart, full stop, can you tell me, yeah, why you're bigging up Gordon Bowden when he's stolen £20,000 off me?
I'm not bigging up any.
Right. So Andy's making a claim here that Gordon Barron has stolen the money off Andy. When Andy donated it, I'm presuming it's got to be shares. I'm not fucking stupid here. You don't give a company £20,000 without some shareholder going back to your pocket. You just fucking don't. Now, what Gordon spent the money on, as far as I know, when I spoke to him on the phone, was camera equipment. And when I spoke to him on the phone, 3 or 4 months ago, I think it was now, he was actually doing the accounts and doing the files to show this £20,000. So, Andy, give it a few more months, you'll be able to go to Company House. Gordon, you better go to Company House, you'll be able to see the £20,000 that you probably donated into Pandora's box, and you'll see the accounts for it, okay? I'm trusting his word on this. He's got till January at the end of this year to show that, okay? So you're jumping ahead of it here, wanting to show all the money company. It doesn't get shown now. It's shown in January for this year's, okay? But be patient, and you'll see your 20 grand. Now, if you haven't got your shares back, I don't know. You've got to see Gordon about that. That's between you and him. Take it to the courts, Andy. But you've got your own court. Why don't you go and sit on the grass with your own court and hold him to justice or whatever you're fucking going to do?
Anybody, and I've asked
We're still trying to find out what you think John Monroe actually went to the court.
random people random questions, and they may be awkward questions for people, but at the end of the day, they're relevant questions and you need an answer. Simple as that.
Listen, Rick, you've been doing all this and you don't even know who I am.
Personally,
Why did you say I put £50,000 into John Monroe's business? Why did you say my name was Andrew O'Neill?
No, your postman said your name was Andrew O'Neill.
Yeah, the postman said that.
He called Andrew O'Neill because he got why he was saying, yeah, why would you say that my postman said that I was Andrew O'Neill?
Because it's on video. That's why. I think it was on your live feed, Andy. Okay, your postman delivered the post as you was outside, chatting away on your live feed, and the postman said, Andrew O'Neill, and you went, yes, and took the fucking envelope off him.
When you brought it.
I ain't saying your name's Andrew O'Neill. Okay, I'm not saying that. I'm saying you received a mail for an Andrew O'Neill. Okay.
Mine, you brought my son's letter. And will you listen to me? You can't listen to me if you're going to overtalk me, yeah? You can't listen.
Right, did you hear that? You can't listen to Andy if you're going to overtalk him.
Listen to if you're going to overtalk me. You can't tell me what a Greek man's saying to an Englishman because he didn't even understand English. He said the name Andrew O'Neill, and he gave me a letter. I didn't even hear it.
So there you go. That's Andy admitting that the postman said. That's Andrew Devine right now admitting to us, me, I'm watching, that the postman did say Andrew O'Neill. He did.
I didn't say Andrew O'Neill. Okay, you lot did, obviously. Well, no, you didn't. Your friend, he didn't even understand English. He said the name Andrew O'Neill, and he gave me a letter. I didn't even hear him say it.
He said
that. You lot did.
Right. Well, if you didn't hear him say that, why did you fuck up the letter?
Well, no, you didn't. Your friends of Hosted did.
Oakstead.
Yeah.
Fucking hell, man. I spoke to Karen a couple of times. That's it. Fuck me.
But I know you didn't.
See, you keep going down this Homestead route. You call everybody.
We're all Oakstead fucking trolls.
Well, listen, you are working with Hosted, mate. You are pumping out their information. Yes, because you're pumping out their information. Why would you pump out...
What, truth, you mean? If it's pumping out truth, which is seems to be the Oakstead information.
Yeah, why would you pump out the Hosted? Because the information they're giving you.
You show me
the information, non-Hosted information that's on Matt Taylor. Where do you get all your information from, Rick?
Matt Taylor's information comes from his own fucking voice.
Where did you get my name with Andrew O'Neill?
As far as I know, Homestead, as you call it, consists of one person. And that one person, I've never even spoke to or I'd had any contact, simple as that. So you can keep calling everybody.
Yeah, you speak to Danny Jones. You speak to Mike Dice or Pro Destroyer.
So what?
You know,
so?
Why would you say, that the Hampstead children, them two children, why would you say that they was lying, that the mother was an evil person? When everyone's got their eyes to see.
Quite clear. The videos that Danny Jones has put out just put an end to all yours because it's clearly a hoax. Simple as that. It's a hoax. Simple as that. You can keep peddling it and pushing it, but what you're actually doing, Andy, is putting people into danger to the point where they're looking at the...
Why won't you put your face on this? Why won't you put your face
No answer whatsoever, just why don't you put your face on camera? I can't answer that for you, Rick, so I'm going to just fucking slate you. Why can't you put your camera on?
You listen, right?
You are a transparent guy here. Why won't you tell us your second name? Rick, you've got my second name. Give me your second name. You've got my second name. You've got my address. You've got everything. I'm fully transparent. I've got a black screen. Somebody goes by the name of it.
So who's talking over who now?
Why
So you won't give me second name.
What you're doing is asking people to be sharing that, is asking people to transfer on the sexual offenders register. You're not making that clear to people, are you? Where's Eddie? Why has he gone quiet? Is it because he was warned off the police and illegal to do it? He told Tony Bugle that he only just recently found out 18 months ago that it was a crime and he's deleted all his stuff and he won't be doing it again because he knows it's a crime and it can put you on a section and stuff.
So Eddie is okay. Paul was just Edgar John, whatever you want to call him. He's got fucking so many names. He basically told Tony Bugle a while back that he knew, or he found out that it was a crime, and then he stopped all his shit and took it all down and stopped sharing it and wasn't allowed to talk about it anymore. That was basically in September, I think, or November last year. I think when he got caught down the courts. And he had his mate with Solutions trying to take pictures of victims which are protected. And he got done for it. Belinda McKenna's got done for the same thing, I believe, as well. She got done in court and all. They both got done for it. Suspended sentences, obviously. They didn't go to prison for it. I think Eddie spent one night in prison or one night in jail for it until he was sentenced the next day. Suffolk Crown Court, actually, funny enough, he was sent to another Crown Court, he was actually outside trying to film fucking witnesses. Nutter. Anyway, so Eddie's gone quiet, realises it, admitted to Tony Bugle, thank fuck. Tony Bugle took that on board, thank fuck. And obviously spread that within the Yellow Vests, I hope anyway, and within the veterans, I hope she can, whoever Tony Bugle can get to, telling his information that Eddie got done for this shit, okay? Belinda McKenzie got done for this shit, look into that fucking count. And if you can spread that around in the movement, then they won't get infiltrated by these scamming motherfuckers. And he's trying his best, Mr. Divine. He's trying his best to get the vets and everyone else on fucking side. The vets is big money to him, big fucking dollar, the vets, man. As I said to you, 1.5 percentage, roughly, but any group, 1.5% will fucking donate. And that's the stats what some American fucking universities come with. Right, it's the only really stats we've got to go on, really. Some Russian one did it and it was just over 1%. Let's say 1.5%. You know what I mean? It's a few million fucking vets, man. Big money.
Simple as that. So,
Well, why haven't they come and got me then, right? Why haven't they come and got me?
They haven't really come and got you, mate, because you're small fry, to be fair. You're in fucking Greece, which means we probably need Europol. Or is Interpol, not quite sure if Greece and the European Union or not. Anyway, one of them fuckers got to get involved. So it's a slow fucking process. And all this shit you're doing right now will be getting built as evidence.
you're in Greece, aren't you?
Was I in Greece? Was I in Greece when I was studying London, when you was meant to be coming down to stamp on my head?
I wasn't meant to. You said there was coming to stamp on your head.
Yes, you did. You said you wanted to stamp because I said I'd give you a big hug and a kiss, and you said you want to stamp my fucking face into the ground. You said you were going to come down and pull me in a fucking nuke, so you were going back.
You show me a voice book with me.
So it's all got a little bit sort of now, personal attacks now, bringing up personal attacks from Andy, because he's got no answers to the Hostess shit. So it's good. He showed his audience he had no fucking answers whatsoever.
You're saying that, or a screenshot, whatever you got. There's nothing there. It's talking bullet. Talking.
Yeah. Yeah. So you didn't even say you was going to come down and chuck me in a van then, maybe?
Right, so it's all shite.
Really? What was you going to do? What was you going to do? Oh, stuck it going. I met Nathan who came around to try.
Shite.
2 weeks ago, 2 events, after Trace Blackwell said she was doing something with the dragons, on the 29th, I pulled away from it.
Yeah,
to prove that will discredit whatever John stated. You see, John's come forward. Has anybody communicated?
Have you got a case that you have stated?
See, this is it.
Have you got a case that you have stated?
This is
Blackwell said she was...
Right, listen to this, where in a minute Andy will say to you, because John Winnower has put a fucking case forward in a little fucking loads of A4 with lots of colour and colouring in dots and stuff, and he's done it all, put it forward to the court. The court took one look at it, went to the court and said, "This ain't even, you haven't got a claim, it's just history. We can get this off Google, folks. It's just history. Okay, it's not a claim to anything." But because he's put a claim in, he's trying to use this King's Bench bullshit. The King's Bench, as I keep telling everyone, will find you guilty until proved innocent. Okay, now we changed that bollocks. Okay, thank fuck. And yet he's trying to use the King's Bench. Listen to this. Because John put a claim in, it hasn't been refuted. No one's come and said this ain't true. Then it must be true. But bollocks.
Doing something with the dragons on the 29th, I pulled away from it. Simple as that. And everybody knows that, so you can play Corey all you want.
Yeah.
Ready?
Yeah. All on live, dude. Everything's on live.
Why don't you bring forth this evidence that we've still been waiting since the 17th of December?
What evidence? What?
The evidence to prove that will discredit whatever John stated. You see, John's come forward. Has anybody communicated?
Right, see, John's come forward. They don't want to come and refute it or rebut it. This isn't science, Andy, because the way I understand it, right, you're trying to use a science way of experiment as a law. That's the way I look at it. Because science, you make a claim. So I make a claim that I make a claim, right, that you're pushing pedo fucking movies and pedo fucking banned images of fucking kids telling fucking pedo stories around the internet willy fucking nilly, right? Now it's down to you to prove your fucking innocence. Otherwise, the cops are going to come and arrest you. You got me. Do you understand how your King's shitty bench fucking works, mate? And that's why we don't fucking want it here. Got rid of that bollocks. You're innocent until proven fucking guilty. Not the other way around.
Hey, Have you got a case that you have stated to people? Simple as that. Have you got a case?
They've got no case
You
number.
have, so it's case number. So everybody at home can take the case number, phone the court and say, right, okay, I just got to check that this guy is legit and it's not a scam.
I'm going to go on to the fact that you're not understanding that there is two different things here. Right, can you show me a case number, yeah, of any common law court that John Smith's done?
You didn't go to...
I don't know who John Smith is.
Yeah, you don't. Yeah, John Smith. Every court, doesn't matter what court, common law court, normal court, every court case has a number. How could you possibly ever reference it to anything ever again if it didn't?
I'm not asking that question. I'm not asking that question.
You answered that question.
Rick, you're talking about fictional. You're talking about fictional.
Which court did
You're
John go
talking
to?
about fictional.
Why?
Now listen, Rick, the only reason, are you listening? The only reason, why would you have a case number? Because we're not in those courts. You are our own courts.
So
why would you? That's like trying. But listen, Rick, you don't even.
So why would you even go to the Supreme Court then, Andy? Why would you go if you've got your own courts? You don't need the courts. Why? Oh, what the fuck would I need that? Right, try again. Fuck that up.
From place to being funny. Even. I mean, what are you talking about?
Well, you went to that court, but you didn't want a court number.
Exactly.
What a case number? You just went to that court out of what order,
I'll repeat this again. Now then, you see that flag? It's a land flag. It's the only true land flag.
It's not a land flag. It's not a land flag. It's a marine flag. It's an Admiralty flag to give you protection by the Royal Navy. If by in trading ports and going to different fucking places, coming to London in the Thames, trading off your fucking whatever you were selling, spears. I don't know. Fuck knows what New Zealand had to sell back then. I don't know. Okay, I'm very novice and naive to that. But either way, whatever they were trading, it was just protection. The king gave you protection. Not, it didn't give you any rights to come over with that flag and go, we are now in charge.
Listen, when you finish talking, I'll speak.
Oh man,
Why did John go to the court then, Andy?
Can I speak? Without you ever talking over me, yeah?
No
Let's show some common decency to each other.
We are, yeah. Yep. Go on.
Right. So, right then. The only reason that John was in the Supreme Court was because it was warmer. John does not have to go into any building.
Oh my fucking God. Oh, can we hear that again? Can we hear that again, folks? Fucking hell. Oh, fucking hell.
What out of what? Order, cure,
So why did he go to the court?
You didn't want a case number, you just went to that court out of what? Order, cure,
Tell us again.
Repeat this again.
Tell us again.
Now, you see that flag? It's a land flag. It's
not.
the only true land flag. Yeah? Right. So, right then. The only reason that John was in the Supreme Court was because it was warmer. John does not have to go into any building. You do not have to go into any courthouse.
So, the only reason this man here, fuck, I can't make this up.
Maybe the outside building. No, I just want to put that like there and just hold it up.
Yeah.
All right. I'm hoping somebody will come and sign out documents for the court.
Thursdays. What's really Monday?
Yeah,
Fucking hell. Right, anyway, so you went to the course to keep warm. To keep warm. Andy, have you heard your fucking
in the
self?
Supreme Court because it was warm. You don't have to go into any building. You do not have to go into any courthouse. The court, as you should well know, if you do know anything, yeah, is the paper, is the documents. Okay?
Right.
That is the court.
There we go.
Okay?
Here's the
Now,
paper.
that court can be held, as we are in the King's Bench, on the land, as we held in the St. James's Park.
Mr. Magic Man.
Why did you say
You know them seals, yeah? You know them seals has got, yeah? You know them seals.
These are the plastic seals from the Maori land, given down fucking from fucking ancient Maori fucking gods and God knows what. The seals that he stamps the paperwork with the official Maori fucking powerhouse seals.
Seals. There you go. That's the seals, yeah. So your confusion is what?
You mean them plastic things that show on the internet? Them so-called seals in Hawaii, whatever. It's plastic, and
the plastic.
How long is plastic been around?
Now, plastic's been around. I work in plastics, funny enough, so I can giggle my fucking tits off with this. Plastic's been around since about 1945, 1946. DuPont, if you look back then, brought plastic in. Lyndon B. Johnson was absolutely president at the time, and his brother-in-law had shares in DuPont, and therefore they got rid of all the hemp industry and the cotton industry, and duplicated it with a thing called polyester, which is made out of plastic. And away DuPont went and made polymer plastics, and where we see where plastics today is all come from DuPont, really. Anyway, 1940-ish, not 1830 something. And he just clicked, look. Shall we see that again? Shall we see? Because it was like a little fucking firework going off around his head. It was like, holy shit. It's like a little car crash. Bumping into a car.
Confusion is what?
You mean them plastic things that you were showing on the internet? Them so-called seals in Hawaii, whatever. It's plastic, and how long is plastic been around?
I love that. That, to me, that is what... I waited a fucking year, absolute year for this. I didn't get to go live with him because he won't come fucking live with me because I don't know what. But Rick managed to go live, and fair play to you, Rick, buddy. And that alone, which I'm going to play again because it's fucking comedy gold, is class. Absolute fucking class. It's like, it is just seeing someone go, oh shit. It's like someone going, watch.
Whatever. It's plastic, and how long is plastic been around? You find full of little holes in it.
Fucking love it. I love it.
Pictures of
And then it goes back to look. Watch.
And when did John Joe...
Sorry, I missed that. I skipped it.
How long has plastic been around, Andy? And when did John Joe...
When someone looks stupid, you know when someone looks stupid, Rick, it's because they can't put their face in front of you.
No. Andy, no. We don't need a face to look stupid. This is where someone looks fucking stupid.
Was it you were showing on the internet? Them so-called seals in Hawaii, whatever. It's plastic, and how long has plastic been around?
There you go. That, I don't know if that looks any good to anyone, but that, folks, is someone looking fucking stupid.
You find full of little holes in it. You look so stupid, Andy. How long has plastic been around, Andy? And when did John Joe
when someone looks stupid, you know when someone looks stupid, Rick, it's because they can't put their face in front of you.
Straight to attack mode. Can't answer the question.
That's when.
Going back to the page. These pictures of
when you put your face.
Comedy classics.
What do to the dogs?
And all he does now is slate.
Can't answer a few simple questions about his own bullshit.
Let's have a look now at John coming out of the court, shall we? It's all been fucking stamped, it's all been done. Jobs are good, eh? Here we go.
And just hold it up. on, put that like that, and just hold it up.
Yeah.
That's a good idea.
Yeah, just hold it up. Yeah, just hold it up together like that. Yeah, it's the same.
Hold it up.
Whip in here.
And I've heard
Have a look. There we go. Oh, me.
We're just coming to the Supreme Court.
Colin Munro.
And that is just colouring in, isn't it? Isn't it?
Saying that
That's just colouring in, man.
have
Isn't it?
all this document in this court and had it done inside through the security here as authenticated.
What's authenticated there, John? The fact that you were there that day. This video and that man there could be authenticated to the fact you were there that day.
We have authenticated this.
No, you've not authenticated the book at all.
Into law.
No, you haven't.
And this is our seal from the court.
The judge kicked you out, so you went to the clerk, took a compliment slip, and you're still going down the lines of that fucking book, as you just put it, is authenticated.
To acknowledge that we passed through here on the case.
To acknowledge that you've passed through it, passed through the fucking court. No, you passed through it. I could say that. They ate you and shit you out, mate, so you have passed through the court, yeah.
Declared it. It's a declaration.
It's not a declaration. You see this Lee Khan guy? He's full of shit. And that's the guy speaking right now.
This lawful document into their office, which they opened and read and acknowledged.
No, they never.
And read office, being to their office. That was declared it. It's a declaration of this lawful document.
It's a book of history, is what the judge said. Now get out of here. That was it. He said you had no claim. You have no evidence to anything.
Into their office, which they opened and read and acknowledged.
They opened and read it and didn't acknowledge that it was a claim.
So they've acknowledged it.
So he's a lying fucker, Lee Cunt. You're a lying cunt, mate. Which is why you have the nickname Lee Cunt. Well, I'll give you that nickname if no one else has given you, but I'm pretty sure it's been around for years. But you're a cunt. Because you're just lying, blatantly lying. On the same video that people can see, that's not what happened.
The declaration today.
So, we've had a major court hearing, and the magistrate here in the Supreme Court has an authority to take back.
You've had a hearing. Let's go back what you just said then, John.
A major court hearing.
Yeah, you've had a court hearing.
The magistrate here in the Supreme Court has an authority to take back to New Zealand in a partnership.
What? That was just word salad. Absolute fucking word salad.
And the magistrate here in the Supreme Court has an authority to take back to New Zealand in a partnership. Okay?
None of that was okay, John. None of that whatsoever. Again, word salad.
Here in the Supreme Court has an authority to take back to New Zealand in a partnership. Okay? And I'm John Waro. And
Colin Munro. Lee Khan. Yeah.
Sign off for the day. Here at the Supreme Court in London, Britain, UK. To the world watching, thank you very much. We have done our job. It's history locked in today's day. Thank you. Okay.
Great. Fucking fantastic. Yeah, that's it, man. Well done, boys. That's it. Fucking Jesus, now. I'm going to make some claims now, then, and the police will have to arrest you, because this King Bench is obviously in it, because it's all been fucking declared an authority and everything. I've never seen so much horse shit in my fucking life. Let's see what support you had when you come out of the court. This big support. Let's have a look. Here we are. Expecting to see fucking what? Loads of yellow vests and fucking like Ty Robinson, a big stand with a big band and everything, big stage. Alright. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 people. 2 with flags around them. Probably because it's fucking cold.
Alright. Yep. It's done. We've got it sealed now.
We've got it sealed, you just said.
Job done. Job done. Hold on.
You're allowed to wear these now?
Yeah, you can do that.
Are we allowed to wear these now? So what, you weren't allowed to wear them before John went into that court?
But they actually do that.
But John didn't need to go to the court, Andy just fucking said. John went in there to keep warm, which is probably why you got that fucking flag wrapped around you, to keep warm. No other reason.
Yeah. Makes you real salt. Yeah.
They've got it inside out anyway. Just saying. So yeah, they come out the court.
Yeah.
Turn it down a bit. There's his travel suitcase. I'm not quite sure what was all this about, but all he did was went round, continued talking absolute bullshit, lying, that he got it sealed somehow. This is interesting.
Yeah. I'll get about 5 or 6 likes. I'll get watching out instead.
Somehow,
Yeah,
I turned up.
I get the best one I done was probably a no without it going. And then
Hear me?
once I get the guy home, are you recording now?
Yeah, we're recording now. We're recording now, Sean.
Oh no, hey, I'm live. Oh, it's the yellow way. Go backwards.
There you go.
It's a button job. Yeah, press it. Where's the other way? That's how I go.
Right then. Wake up, UK. Wake the fuck up, mate. Mr. Jason fucking Tyler. Look at this man here. Okay? Have a look back in December who this fucker was hanging around with.
I'm trying to turn the camera around. Yeah, when you do all right. Hang on. I'll do that for glasses.
Come on, mine. You're on your fucking head, you idiot. Can't tell that his glasses, I'm sorry, but where's his glasses, folks? Fucking right there.
Yeah. So nice to meet you. Yeah,
So that's finally, he said, finally, because they've been chatting for a while.
Am I coming with you or what? Yeah, we're staying here for now. Anyway. Oh, yeah, okay. Yeah. So I'm not going to come back up with you or what? Well, I don't know, because I've got to go home today. I'm going home today. Oh, I see. Yeah, that's all right. No, I'll put this in the same place. Oh, where did you stay then?
So you guys are wondering why Rick is trying to have a bit of a pop. It wasn't, to be honest, beginning with Rick and myself tried to speak to Jason Tyler. I didn't know his name was Jason Tyler. It was just Wake Up UK TV to me. I kept calling it Wake Up TV, but it fucking wasn't. It's Wake Up UK. Anyway, we tried to get in contact with this guy. So look, watch out for Mr. Morris, boy, because he's hanging out with fucking scammers and that. Okay, just beware of some of the shit he might tell you is a bit of horse shit. Beware of these fucking pedo pushers and whatever. Oh, fuck me. We're off the heads. Of course, you went off the head, triggered Rick off the fuck. Rick went off his fucking head then. And you started doxing people then. You started having a pop at Gary. You started being involved with that shit. You're involved with that. We know you are, Jason Tyler. You started then having a pop at fucking doxing mixed fucking kids and God knows what. You might have been not directly involved with that, but you know who's done it. It's all come from your camp, really. And we've all been trying to fucking tell you. Hang on. Gravy rant on. All we've been trying to fucking tell you, mate, is this cunt here. He's infiltrating via this man here. Got me?
Yeah.
There's the fucking link to these scam artists, fucking mother cunts. Him involved and all.
I'll go back to the same place. Oh, how did I do this? I mean, we're in the wrong way.
So yeah, as I was saying, Rick's all been trying to tell you that this guy, okay, Mr. Morris, has been in with these guys since December last year. Okay, we're talking come up to a year, a few months away now from a year. And he's on your show. You give this guy airtime, complete airtime. Say what you like, do what you like, but don't bother about your ceiling. You know what I mean? Personally, Jason, I said, listen, if you're going to come on camera, sure, get your fucking ceiling sorted out, mate. It's fucking disgusting, man. You're going to come up with fucking chest infection, like fucking mould and that in there. Christ's sake, man. Get a grip. You've got time to sit there on the fucking... I'll send you the fucking paint if you want. You know what I mean? You've got time to sit there on a fucking camera chatting shit. You won't do your fucking ceiling.
Everybody's size, no idea.
Fucking kids would be ill, man.
Yeah. I'll leave it.
I've got time to go down the fucking madhead fucking mental case fucking John Ware, who doesn't actually fucking know what day it is. And has to ask fucking Lee Carn, and Lee Carn has to remind him, yeah, it's still Monday, John. Fuck's sake. And you're down there with Sean fucking Morris trying to infiltrate this shit, and Sean, you're an idiot to believe this. And then you've got Jason Tyler then, giving it all the fucking big arm, giving Sean fucking Morris the, I give him airtime, I don't think a problem with him, there's nothing wrong with him. Well, fucking watch, start looking. Instead of fucking being up your own arse, with fucking Tracy fucking Blackwell and fucking John Lawrence, and all great people, all that for a fucking good cause. You know what I mean? But then you've got wankers like this infiltrating inside, and you've got Tracy fucking Blackwell and fucking and John Lawrence and the others, Windy Miller and fucking whoever else in your fucking camp, all saying Sean Morris is fucking great. He's great. No, he fucking ain't. Okay? Whether he's a victim or what, whether he's getting infiltrated or fucking not. But he needs to fucking see what's going on. You lot are in his fucking camp. You just slap him and wake the cunt up. Wake up, UK. You're waking fucking no cunt up, mate. No one. You're blind to what the fuck's going on. I don't give a fuck about left and right bullshit. That's fucking irrelevant. These cunts are infiltrating and they're after your £25 donations. The more group they get, the bigger the percentage. It's fucking simple maths. You raise the fuck out of fucking boils my piss.
Yeah. Well,
Anyway, can't listen to that cunt.
She's quite,
Rick's better.
quite clearly made. He hasn't got a case number, so there is no case, so everything on top of that is fraud.
And breathe out. So yeah, that was Andy and fucking Rick live. Where's my thing? There it is. You say you won't put his face on camera, but you don't need to. Everyone knows what Rick fucking looks like. His face is out on Google, his face is on his own videos, his face on other people's videos, and his face is right now on this video. If you want to go and find Rick, you've doxed the cunt anyway, so you can fucking go and find, you know where he lives, you know where his kids live. Go and try it. Go and try it. He's not as patient as I fucking am. Anyway, rant over, folks. I just thought I'd show you what the fuck went on with that lot, because Rick has my support completely, whether you think he's got anger fucking issues or not. Okay, I know he's got his heart is in the right fucking place, and his heart means well. And what he's doing by calling out these fuckers, this idiot, as being a scammer and trying to infiltrate you lot, using backdoor means with your Sean Morris and all that sort of shit. So fair play to you, matey. Fair play to fucking Rick. Yeah. Rant over.
The game of cell phones is over. Apparently. Andy. Winter is here. Right then. Shout outs. Simon Bean, Mr. Cumberbatch, Dan Tarragon, Gary Clark, Nathan and all your supporters, or in particular your supporters. Because don't forget, when Andy was coming into, and Eddie was coming into your community and fucked us all up, there's still going to be some people left in a lurch after this from your community because of Andy Devine, victims of Andy Devine. Now, for all them who are still following, I've got a message for you lads. Well, I haven't really, because nobody's going to be asked with you now. Listen, you've had a resounding no. In fact, nearly fucking 5 million of it. So, if that isn't refuting your claims, 5 million fuck-offs from the veterans, then you obviously need fucking medication. I've been about all day, I've been painting all day. But I've been watching a little bit of Andy Devine, man, having a massive attack, all of them last night. For the veterans, they must have done things in the past that they're ashamed of, and they're playing the game because the Hoaxted trolls infiltrated the Pendragons and then infiltrated the veterans. Listen, you fucking mad bastards. There was never such a fucking thing as Oakstead trolls. There was concerned citizens, and we're still concerned citizens now. I will be packing up on your ass. Or Eddie, if I see shit, I'll call it, yeah, it's personal between me and that motherfucker. He ducks me with his scabby pal. So anyway, more of him later. Let's get back to fucking Mangy and another day, another fail. What can I tell you? So, that's the shout outs done. So, I was in bed last night. Bing bing, phone. Game of phones. Upload from Tarragon. Mr. Simon Bede. Oh, I'm going to play it because it's probably gone fucking viral now. Because it was the donkey punch. It was, we knew it was coming. You know what I mean? There was no way on fucking, God's earth that the veterans were going to follow Mangy and his fucking motley crew. King fucking Krusty. Back to him in a minute. But there was no way the veterans were going to follow him. But it was nice to see somebody calling him out. Because along the way, Devine and Eddie and all the fucking, all the knobhead fucking fear porn stars, they've all been caused a lot of trouble, dragging people's names in. They've been using the veterans fucking handle for months on end, man. He's targeted the fucking targeted community, Devine has. He's tried to fucking motherless, women who've had their kids fucking removed for being rotten or fucking whatever. And listen, let's go back a minute, because it's not victory by any means, because the mongrel ain't going to give up. He ain't got nothing else to do with his fucking life. Nothing at all. And all you mongrels who were following him, fuck you now, you're out there, man. You know what I mean? I've got no time for that. Kaylee Freeman, fucking hell, you joined at the wrong time, but you joined just in time to see the fucking sinking of the fucking Titanic. Huh? So, yeah, I mean, the Oakstead trial narrative that you actually, and the country you had around you, I mean, who have you had around you, Andy Devine? Let's look at it now. I'm doing this in a red pill film mode here, because let's have a little look at all the mongrels you've had wrapped around you, Devine. Eddie, Catsnut, Mangy, Barry Disney, Patterson, fucking hell, man, the list is endless. And you've joined hands with all the fucking oddballs and scumbags all around fucking Britain and the world, you rat. And the ones that have fell out of it, I mean, Gordon Bowden, you invested 20 grand into his bullshit. As soon as he fucking, battered you away, he becomes a fucking Satanist government fucking troll. I mean, you couldn't make it up. Are all the fucking veterans government trolls now? Or Hoaxted trolls? Or fucking baby-eating fucking Satanists? You have took a massive L on this one, Devine, and you need to fucking learn, man. Learn. You tried dragging everybody through the mud here, people who... Tony Bugle didn't want to call you a cunt out, so nobody should have had to call you out, because it shouldn't have gone this far. You shouldn't have been supported like this by the likes of Eddie. You know what I mean? We're dragging all these different groups into your fucking bullshit narrative, man. You shouldn't have had to call it out. People should have had common sense enough just to bat you and your fucking bullshit's away straight away rather. Listen, nearly 5 hours he was on fucking Facebook, I'm on Facebook, so I'm kind of getting more shit second hand off YouTube. But I've seen enough, man. It's the end of them mongrels now. If I was you, Dragons and that, they're going to have no followings now, man. They've got 4.8 million people. They've just delivered Divine and Co. a massive kick in the bollocks. I mean, that's, you know, that's not licking your wounds now. You're going to need fucking help with them. You're going to need surgery, man. So, anyway, for everybody who's played a part in fucking tearing these mongrels, anyway, good on you. Listen, they ain't going to give up. They're going to keep pumping their bullshit. But when you've got 4.8 million people shouting behind them, fuck off, you fraud, you scammer, you bullshitter, you're not entitled to anything, you flag shit, all your claims are shit, the laws you're spouting are shit, you're dead in the water. There's no harm you can do in that community now with all your bullshit. So take your mad couple of followers, because you'll end up in a fucking, what you call it, airport one day or a train station or something. You'll end up with fuck all, sitting on a piece of cardboard with a sign, I used to rule the world. Cocksucker. When I've got a bit more time, I'll take it out for the walk. I'm going to roast you motherfuckers proper. You have got a brand new one coming. We don't use a post anymore, we use YouTube. Just fucking nearly knocked myself out there. So, again, another big pat on the back for everybody who's been involved in the fights against these and other mongrels. I mean, come on, man. The Pendragons and the Hoaxstead trolls, thinking of resurrecting the boys. Took some motherfuckers out of the game, some rotten bastards, man. And I ain't finished yet, so nice one anyway. Yeah, the Game of Thrones has been won. The losers. It's obvious to see. So I'd like to see where they're going to go from here. How Andy Divine is going to spin this shit as a victory, because he's quite good at that. So how he's going to spin this as a victory, we'll see. I've had a really good day today. I've enjoyed myself. It's been fun watching all these cunts fuck about from last night. Again, there's me and there's me heart. Keep smiling, I'm not going to tell you. Frank, you jumped ship just at the right time. I mean, you jumped into a fucking shitter ship, but you jumped ship. Anyway, I'm out of here in a bit.
I wanted to put everything out to the vet. The vet's got. We don't go to the vets. The vet's got in touch with Nathan because they had them all in the camp and they thought it was Sean. So I give them the information. I said, give them the information that we think might be. We knew he had a Master's Mark profile before. He did, definitely did. But this other one, I went, we ain't sure on that. Give him that one, so that it gives him a bit of space. But when they put the full amount out, John, I've seen all the screenshots. It's very damning for Sean. He's fucking looks like he's in cahoots with them. Now, all I'm saying to him, and this is what I've said, all Sean's got to do is do a live feed and say, listen, that flag, I'm nothing to do with that flag. They're all scumbags for fucking threatening the vets and what have you, because they are. Yeah. They're threatening to kill you lot. And he stood by him, what he's supposed to be